I worked with a woman many years ago whose husband was extremely violent sometimes. They had a number of kids together. One day he came home and kicked in the front door, the kitchen door, and he walked in with his, I guess you'd call it an esky, his lunchbox, slammed it down on the counter in front of her, and she, of course, could tell the way he was coming up the steps what was going to happen. So she busied herself at the counter, and he walked in and he slammed down the lunchbox, basically spitting in her face. "Not showing much imagination in my lunch, are you, bitch?" So I said to her, "So if I was making a film of that moment, would I have seen you do anything that indicated you even noticed that he was there?" She said, "No. If I had let on in any way, he would have punched my lights out." So she had to be absolutely disciplined to just stand there and continue doing the dishes as though nothing happened. And he went on and on and on, and she didn't notice it at all. And then he finally sat down, and she left the room. If she had left the room before he stopped, he would have grabbed her and beat her up. Do you see what I mean? Like, she knew how all of that would work. The next day, she made his lunch as usual, except in between two pieces of bread, she slipped a note. And on the note it said, "Imagine this is cheese." Her name's Barb. So I said, "Oh my God, what happened?" And she says, "Well, you know, I got a good hiding when he got home, but he never complained about his lunch again." You know, complicated. But for her, what was that about? The resistance, right? There's dignity there's humor in dignity. There's dignity in humor. There's dignity in resistance. And that's what we're trying to identify and support and uphold in our practice.